Welcome to a new super exciting Anno 1800 series. We've just finished the fourth and final scenario on the channel. Don't hesitate to check in the video description below if you want to see full guide on how to get the gold medal and all 3 badges for this scenario. So it's time to start a new series. This time we're going to play with some amazing mods, including some which haven't even been released publicly yet. You're definitely in for a treat. We're going to add new ships to the game like the dreadnoughts, submarines, aircraft carriers, and more. We'll also have new tiers of population and therefore new production chains. And if you're not excited yet, well, on top of all of that, we're also going to play on a completely new custom map that I created myself, and I guarantee you it's going to create some fun wars. The AIs and the parrots are also going to be a lot stronger to really give us a real fight. Easy AIs have been removed, and even the medium ones are a lot stronger than in vanilla. You know, they will build faster, they will build more ships, more defenses. I'm not going to activate all of the DLCs, all of the new regions, because I really want to keep the focus on fighting, having an interesting series rather than discovering all regions. So for example, we're gonna take out the passage, take out Land of Lions, and also the tourists. I think they don't really add that much in a fighting war. But we can leave everything else. In particular, we're definitely gonna have all of the new ones for the new world in case you haven't seen them yet. As I said, we're going to use a custom map that I created. Don't hesitate to check in the video description below if you want to see how to create your own maps. And in terms of characters, we're also going to do something difficult because we're gonna take 3 AIs that basically love each other. So they're going to go in an alliance against me instead of fighting against each other. This will be Lady Margaret Hunt, a very hard enemy, and on top of that we have Bente and Princess Queen, but remember these are on steroid. This is not the normal Bente, the normal Princess Queen, so I think that's gonna be a really interesting one. We leave all of the traders and pirates. Given that we are using the military mode, definitely don't put the 2 pirates in hard, otherwise you will never survive. We are taking out the flagship, we have no ship at all, because you know the map is a really interesting one, keeping the surprise, but basically it will be quite important to try to get a ship as soon as possible and discover the map before everybody else. We're also going to have defenses, cannons on land instead of just on sea, and a few other mods and buildings like smaller and bigger fire police stations and a few others. I will pin the list of all of the mods that we're using on my Discord community. Don't hesitate to check in the video description below if you want the link to join it and be able to download all of those mods. And of course, if there's also one mod that you think we should really add to this series, don't hesitate to share in the comments below. I hope you're excited. I definitely am. Let's get started. Okay, it is. We have an island right in the corner, the north corner of the map. And again, we have no ship, so we can't go to discover other islands. And we have a medium-sized island. You know, it's not the biggest one, but it's a good size. We have a few resources, in particular potato and grain. That's going to be good to start. A bit of clay and some resources. So it's a good starting island. Let's go right away. We can slow down just a bit because the enemies are not going to slow down. And you may already see some new buildings, right? We have the pescatarian on the amazing Jacob's mod, and in particular also this basic food over here. But for now we just need to put a marketplace. So let's see quickly. We have, you know, industries over there with clay. Where is my other clay? Oh, here in the corner. Okay. And we have a lot of trees. It's always good to make sure that, you know, you have trees. Cool. So I think we're gonna put the city right in the middle over here. That seems like a good space. So let's build the road. Okay, that's fine. Like this. Then press H to start putting some houses. Did I put the wrong way? No, that's okay. We're gonna put them like this. So we don't have a lot of wood, obviously. We need to be careful at the beginning. That's a good start. Okay, that would be another road. And we need to start wood production. We can use this one as a first depot because the depots do cost, warehouses, sorry, they do cost quite a bit of timber at the beginning. Okay, 100%, 100%. And we need to make sure this one we can pause them for now because we don't have a lot of workforce. Okay. Okay. So that's gonna start, you know, they're planting a bit more trees. This one has enough, so that's great. Not really 100%. I wasn't being very careful. Let's also build another one. This will be the city, maybe on that corner, using the rest of the timber that we have. You know, something like this. Perfect. So one warehouse, W, put a couple of them. 1, 2, 3. 4 is too many for one warehouse. So for now, I'm only going to put 3. Do this. We can also increase our working condition because there's no police right now. They're gonna be unhappy, but it's fine. Oh, what is that? Alternative need. Residents with the vegetable, cheese, etc. Okay, so basically you can give them vegetables instead of fish, I'm guessing, or those type of things. This comes with Jacob's amazing mod once again, which he has improved recently, so some of it I haven't played in the past, but Pescatarian I know we're unlocking at worker level, so not right away. Okay, let's continue to put more houses now. We're gonna do small blocks. You know, we obviously need to develop as quickly as we can because we have very strong AIs. They will probably declare war on us way before we're ready to really fight them. So let's make sure we don't lose too much time. Okay, so we are out of timber. We are basically out of workforce, so we need a bit more workforce now. We'll start slowly but surely. Can unpause them one by one when we have the workforce. And we're starting to unlock some new buildings, starting with, should be the fish first, but I don't, here it is. Fishery. Let's put 1, 2 here. Okay, and of course we're gonna need another warehouse soon. Accelerate once again. We do need 2 timber for this one. Okay, we have a lot more workforce quickly coming now. Perfect. And we have also unlocked many new ones, including the fire station, where we have the normal one, which is farmer 150, but we also have unlocked 2 different ones. This one is the big one, the Brigade Institute, but it requires a lot of resources we don't have. This one is actually the small one, but it costs also some bricks which we don't really have. We're gonna need to wait for this one. We could also start giving very soon the framework knitters, so we can get, you know, to workers as soon as possible. So where am I going to put that? Maybe in this corner over here, right? The oil corner, because we're not gonna need oil right away. We're gonna need, of course, a warehouse. Then, oops, I forgot to put my blueprint on. Let's put 2. This is, you know, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. So if we don't put a silo or anything like that, it's 1 for 1. Good, good. So let's build this one if we can. But we're gonna need, you know, this one. And the fishery. Okay. Let's check our population. Yeah, 1 will definitely be enough. Can also grow our population soon, because this is 50. You know, workers definitely don't have that right now. But I also need the timber for my warehouses. That's always the problem. At the beginning, you never have enough timber. And obviously, I know that this first episode may not be so different, you know, from normal Anno 1800, because we don't really have any of those new buildings, or we haven't met the AIs or anything like this. But very soon, I can guarantee you, it's gonna get pretty interesting. Okay, we have the pub, for sure, important to give it as soon as possible. We're going to rotate it so we can keep a clean grid like this. what is going on. Perfect. And then very soon we also want to give some snaps so we can go into positive. We have fertility. It does tend to explode often, so we'll have to be careful about this. Maybe we can put it on this corner. So let's do it. We're gonna need a warehouse in the future over here for these mines. So let's put it there. It's always good also to put the potatoes in corners, because you can use, the fields to really make a good use of that space, which is a lot harder with, things like the sheep farm. This one is good. Okay. Like this. Perfect. So, one, and hopefully that will be enough. Let's build this one in range. This one. Few more people. Okay, and then let's accelerate once again a bit more. We have also more over here. This is a bit full. Put another one again. This one we can restart. Yeah, I think that's growing pretty nice. Continue to grow our population. Can also start slotting more houses to be prepared for the future. You can do that at half speed, so you don't lose game time or time by where the AIs are growing, because they are computers. They don't need to breathe or anything like this, like I have to. This one, oh, this is 400 workers. Okay, so anyway, this is getting there. All good. We have a lot of wood now. Should be useful for sure in the future. Okay, we're gonna need 2 of everything now soon. That's fine. We have the people. And we've also already slotted everything. It's just about building it. And now we can reaccelerate a bit. Soon we should be also getting ready for workers. I'm getting ahead of myself. So this, we do need to be careful because we do have a limit of 75. We could put an order to sell. Sell when you're above. This one, for example. Also a bit low on workers because I've started everything. Let's do some of the quests if they are easy. Dogs. Where are the dogs? Yeah. Okay, we get an item. That's always good for our first ship. Okay. How are we doing? Getting there. So in the meantime, let's continue to expand this. We can do it quick and dirty like this. Right. We have the road. We just need here to use the space. We're gonna need to cut some trees. Okay. And then this one too. It's gonna be needed very soon. And if you're familiar with Anno, you probably also know that we are gonna need another island soon, but we can't do that at farmer level. We need to get to workers. So that's why, I really want to get to workers quickly. We can press U. We can see as soon as the building is ready to be upgraded when it gets to 10 people. There was a fire, or did I miss that? Yes. Only have one, maybe we should build a second one. In particular over here. I think that's dangerous. Okay. And please, come up. So we have a lot of also timber. I'm ready for 10 people. Go ahead. We are good on resources. Yes, perfect. Okay, come on. Let's go. We have tons of people and everything. Very happy. We're starting to make money too. And it is, we have our first workers. Perfect, let's slow down once again. Now we have a bunch of new productions, including many new ones you may not have seen in the past. Like over here we have the cheese. Here we have, I don't know what that is, kitchen, pickled vegetables, okay. And more importantly, we have the selling shipyard. It's 25 bricks though, so important of course to get our brick production on. And yeah, we have also the sailing we're gonna need, you know, for ships, but this is also bricks. So bricks really the first one. We have 2 clay deposits. If we want to use both, that's going to be quite a lot, right? Because it is 50, then it's 50 again because you can have 2 of them, right? So something like this, for example, we can do. But that's already 100 workers. We're going to need even more if we want to put the second one, which is over here. But the quicker we do that, the quicker we can hopefully beat the AIs to the other islands, because again, I've made this map, you know, to be a fun map. Let's start with that one, maybe do a couple more. Perfect. We have enough. All right. Oh, we are out of timber. But yeah, we have our workers. Production, how are we doing? Because remember, the workers are consuming more than the farmers. But we seem to be okay. We've also unlocked now, you know, this one, but again, it requires bricks. We need bricks for everything. The church will also require bricks and is huge. The good thing is it does have a good range, so maybe we put one on that side and one on this side, because we're gonna continue to expand. Actually, let's indeed continue to expand a bit while we're at it, like this, like that. I want to leave a space for a road. Okay. I'm also keeping, you know, these blocks of population fairly small, because the longer they are, the more concentrated they are, the more fires you're gonna have. So it is not a great idea to just have, you know, one block only. Okay. So pretty good. We are also, oops, I keep pressing space to pause and unpause, but no, that's not the right one. We're also starting to make some money, so that's good. Probably should also place a few more of these fishes. I can do this one. No, it's gonna be blocked. So let's just put one more here. There, there, there. With one warehouse, and obviously this needs to move maybe over here. Okay, good. We have again enough. Perfect. Let's really kickstart. You know, this is the opposite of the latest scenario. If you haven't watched it, in the latest scenario, you shouldn't just spam tons of population. Yeah, I want to spam population as quickly as possible, grow as quickly as possible to beat the AIs. Also copy, remember, a big part. We don't have to also just build one by one. Let's just do it like this. Okay, so we're starting to make some bricks. I like it. We should also start right away this one. It is only 10 bricks, so it shouldn't be too long before we can do it. And we can probably slot for 2. This is 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Once again, 1 for 1. Okay, let's do it like this. We can keep one space, so this one can deliver, so like this. I know that the roads cost a bit of money, but really not that much, so sometimes I like to put roads a bit everywhere. Okay, so that's looking good. Let's start producing even more of this, so we have some reserves. Okay, this will start, all good. I'm not gonna put right away this condition super high, because soon we're gonna unlock the police station. That would be dangerous. Let's slot this one so we don't forget. And, you know, we can also slot this so we don't forget, but we're gonna need weapons. We're definitely not there yet. This one is also bricks. You know, we could do it in the future, for example, put them like this. Because, you know, 75 is really not that much. This one is also 15 bricks. Okay, so all good there. How are we doing on this? You know, the market, this is probably the end of the market over here. That's fine. Okay, so how are we doing in terms of production? Yeah, we're too low on this, so we're gonna accelerate and rebuild a few of these ones. And this one over here, yes, crazy how quickly we're making timber with this plus 50%. Love it. Okay, starting to make even more money. Can get even more people into the city. And soon we'll be at 10 and we'll be able to build this one. Honestly, we have so much workforce and this is very low maintenance. So we can just build them in advance, create some storage, create some reserves, sorry, I meant. But yeah, we're getting there. Have we unlocked anything there? Oh, we've unlocked also, I remember these ones, but this is some, and this one also requires a bit of... And it is 10. Done. Okay, cell maker done. Love it. With that, we're gonna start to make some cells. This one is 25, gonna take a bit more time. We do need just a few more workers. Okay. So much population, love it. We could even increase, you know, all of our productions. I could also start making actually some reserve of things like the grain, because the grain doesn't require any these bricks, right? So this could be the other corner like this, right? We will need, this is 1 minute, so we're gonna need 2. So let's make 4 for 2 of these, and then the farms. So the farm is also 1 minute, so without tractors or anything, we need 4. With that, that should be enough to produce quite a bit. One thing though is we don't have the beer fertility on this island. So that's gonna be, you know, it's not a problem, but it will prevent us from making tons of money very early. Okay, and then both of these two. I know that these are not perfect layout. I actually have some videos on the channel on some cool perfect layout that are looking really good. But here I'm making it a bit more kind of quick and dirty. Don't hesitate, of course, if you have any questions, thoughts, comments. Love to hear. Also, if you want, you know, the episodes to be shorter, longer, always keen to hear some feedback. We should also put one... Oh, no, it's actually in range, so that's fine. Everything seems to be pretty in range except over here. And we have the bricks there, so I don't want that to explode. We have unlocked these ones, which are on the ground. You know, I didn't show it to you, but let's see. I mean, this is the corner where I could get attacked, right? I mean, this is where people can come. I don't think boats are going to go over here because they'll go more this way. So this could be where I put some land defenses, you know, like this one, this one. This will be one defense on this side. And then on the other side, you know, if I get attacked, well, I have the harbor actually on this side, so that's fine. Okay, so anyway, I know I'm rambling, sorry about this. Let's move on. And we already have built all of the houses. It's crazy, and we already have 10 bricks. Cool, so let's start this second one. And then I think we need to get to the 25 as soon as possible. And obviously also start building those things. So we have all of this that I started, but we haven't placed this one. So let's start placing this one, maybe over here. You know, this can be corner like this. We're gonna have one of these. This is 1 minute for 1 minute actually. So we're gonna need quite a few, but at least it's the same ratio. Maybe let's do something like this, and let's put it on the other side. We need quite a few of these pigsty. I'm gonna try to keep them quite compact. Yeah, that's looking fairly good. Okay, but we need some bricks. So we're gonna, I could start, sorry. I know I said it before. We could start, maybe not all of them, but like 2 of these. And these ones are 1 minute actually, so let's start both of them. And we need workers for that. I forgot. So let's get a few more workers. And we've unlocked now new buildings once again. New buildings, it's the steel in particular, but also the police station. Very soon we have to be careful. The police station means we can have riots, but so far, I'm quite high. And we've unlocked the silos too, which will be good for all of our farms. We have the state prison and the mobile task force, which is one of the new mods, of course. Too many things happening at once. We haven't unlocked the beer, but we have unlocked the steel, as I said, and the weapons. This will require my iron deposits, like over here. But this is 50 workers. Then also the coal, we can get it either from the coal mines, right? Where is it? Coal mines over here, but at artisan only. Before we have to use the charcoal kiln, which is like a tree. You need a lot of trees because you're burning them. And then furnace, 100 workers, weapons 50, and it's 1 minute and 30 to build one, so quite a lot. But there's some interesting ones. Also unlocked over here the soap, which is a great money maker, but it requires some steel. And to be honest, the steel, at the beginning, it cost a lot to make. And again, this is 200 workers. It's also maintenance cost of 200, right? I'm only making 70 right now. So instead of doing that, what I'm gonna try to do, as I said, is very quickly go to the sailing shipyard, try to get a new island as soon as possible, and try maybe also to buy and sell some of these, resources, and buy, for example, steel. You have a photography quest, you should always do that, that's super easy. So let's do it. And probably a good end to this first episode. We have done quite a bit, we've already, unlocked most of the workers building, and we're getting ready to have a first ship. I know once again that this episode wasn't so different from a normal series, but I can guarantee you we're quickly going to get to very interesting elements with the AIs that are a lot stronger. I'm also keen for you to start discovering this custom map, and I can't wait for us to start building things like submarines and aircraft carriers. Please don't hesitate to smash the like button if you like this episode. It also helps the YouTube algorithm to know that this new series may be something good to share with other Anno 1800 fans, other city building fans. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, don't hesitate to do it so you don't miss another episode as soon as I post them. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.